everybody, welcome back to the World of Wraith YouTube channel. Let's jump right into the market watch. Quick disclaimer, as always, I know y'all love to say this is financial advice in the comments. This is not financial advice. I like flesh and blood, and my subscribers like flesh and blood, and if you guys want to buy something, it's your own decision. This is not financial advice. Scepter of Pain. I went over this a couple of weeks ago. Um, Florian has two main versions, the Scepter of Pain build and the Reaping Blade build. Now, a lot of people are speculating Scepter might be better. Personally, I think Reaping Blade is better, but that's not going to stop a lot of other people from playing. Scepter has been jumping. Last time I saw it, I think the non-foils were like $1-ish. Right now it's about $5, and then we got the cold foils are basically 15. So yeah, if you guys saw my last market watch when I highlighted Scepter of Pain and you bought yours, that's a come up for you. If you didn't, I think they're still relatively cheap. So the cool thing about the weapons from Dusk Till Dawn is they're not assigned to any hero specifically. So I think they'll be in the game forever unless a hero or a card comes along and really breaks them. They're just going to be here forever, and LSS won't reprint the cold foil version, so if you get a cold foil version, you can pretty much expect them to just go up. They might go down if they're not seeing play in the meta, but if they do see play, the cold foil versions will definitely rise. Seems like, yeah, they were super low. Not a lot of sold listings on the chart. Let's check the actual snapshot. Yeah, you see 60 cents, 50 cents, $1, and the cold foils are like 10, 7. So people are definitely hyped about Florian. Decimated Great Axe, this is definitely not one of the best warrior weapons, but it's kind of like a fake guardian weapon. This might have its time to shine. Right now it's super cheap, but just like Scepter of Pain, it's from Dusk Till Dawn, and if you're a warrior, warrior fan, it's probably good to have your own copy of this card. It's super cheap right now, but if it's good in a meta, it can be just like Scepter and it can just shoot up. The cold foil version is about $4, so pretty cheap. So if I was a warrior player, I would get this. I think I have my own personal non-foil. Don't care too much about warriors, but if you do, cold foil is not a bad pickup. Reality Refractor, I don't know if this is good. It's another weapon introduced in Dusk Till Dawn, so make your own choice. This is really cheap right now for the non-foil version. Cold foil version is like a little under $4. Don't know if this will ever see play, but maybe. So make your own choice. Banner of Gallantry. Now Bolton is not really a good hero. Sorry to all the Bolton fans. But this is about $6.50 for the non-foil version. So it's kind of up there, especially for a hero that doesn't see a lot of play. Rainbow foil version, about the same. Yeah, about the same, $6, $7-ish. Making a Quicken token when it gets charged does seem pretty good. We got the EA versions. I think this were a buy a box promo, and this is 30, so it's a nice little chunk of change. Once these have sold, it goes to around 40. Same thing, Banner of Courage, a little under $6. And the foil version's 26 on the market, so we got a good amount. About 7, a little more. You can definitely probably just spend a little extra, get your foil playset. Look at Strike Zone, you can get your playset here if you're a Bolton fan. Maybe one day he'll be good. And then the EA, same thing. I think this was another buy a box promo. About 30, slowly going to 40. Not a lot of listings, only 8 available, so very interesting card. And don't know if it'll go higher. Maybe one day Bolton will be really good and these can just spike, but just wanted to bring it up to you guys. Malefic Incantation, the rainbow foil. This has been around 10 at some points. Right now it's about 5. Once these go, it's basically like an $8 card. So if you need a playset, homebrew hobbies, you can get 3 from them right here. Not bad at all for 420. 420 blaze it. Wrath of Retributions. I'm very surprised how cheap these EAs are. There's 24 in the market, and basically $4. I know it's only a one-off. You can only play one since it's legendary. But these EAs look so cool. I think they're a little underpriced for me. Maybe since Haunted was, hugely open. There's a ton of these just sitting in people's binders and their collections. So it's 250, so no one really cares to like post them on TCG Player. But I think once Aurora leaves, I can definitely see Syndra picking up the aggro deck of the format, and I can see Wrath of Retribution going up. Drop of Dragon Blood, pretty much on the same wave. 11 listings, essentially an $8 card. Once these sell out, 15 and 18 and 20. I think this card can be a amazing card for all the Draconic heroes to play. I don't know if Five plays it. I don't know if Fang plays it. I know some Syndra builds are playing it. It is a no block, and it kind of plays into Balance of Justice. But the EA looks so cool. I love the background with the little dragon scales, and it's definitely gonna help the red line, Draconic decks since most of the times they want to play red line. Fire and Brimstone, same thing. 25 in the market, pretty cheap right now. I would definitely recommend getting it. I feel like Fang. I think Fang is likely to get a expansion slot card. If you guys don't notice, every time a set drops, the set after, they get extra cards. I think the one time it didn't happen was Part the Mistveil. But when Heavy Hitters came out, and then we got Part the Mistveil, Victor got a card, and Olympia got a card. When we got Rosetta, and then we got Haunted, Verdance got a card in the Haunted. So they always well, not always, like I said, Part the Mistveil, they didn't do it. They usually put a support card in the expansion slot for a hero. And I think Fang could be that hero that gets one more card on the High Seas expansion slot. Next up, Crown of Seeds. When this got unbanned for Blitz, it was maybe $80, something crazy. Let's see if there's any sold listings. Yeah, check it out around here, 70, 60. It's pretty cheap right now for 40 compared to what it was. I don't know if this will ever be legal in CC again. This is legal in Blitz and Living Legends. It seems like the Earth Heroes are doing really good right now, so I don't think LSS has a reason to bring this back. But if for any reason this does come back to Classic Constructed, I think it could easily be an $100 card, kind of like Stalagmite when Jarl came out. So if you think it could come back, it's not a bad time to buy it. If you think it's never coming back, don't even buy it. Don't even worry about it. Felling of the Crown. This card's been going insane. Guys, there's 9 on the market. The first one's a rainbow foil. The first couple ones are rainbow foils. Why is the non-foil $100 when the rainbow foil is $80? This is one of the best cards in Flesh and Blood in my opinion. But you have to work for it. It's not just you play it and it's broken. You have to have some cards decomposed. You have to have some earths in your graveyard. You need a blue pitch. So if you don't have yours, it's tough. Try to get a hookup from somebody. Try to get a playset from somebody that you know. They're super expensive right now. This could be a card that I see people complain about Codex and CNC and how expensive it is to get into the game. It's probably going to be a little hard to get into the Earth Heroes now. But Rosetta's pretty new. Don't think this is going to get reprinted anytime soon. And honestly, I can only see this going up. The only way I could see this going back down is once Verdance and Florian LL. And maybe there's not any Earth Heroes by the time they LL. Then I could see this dropping a little bit. But besides that, this is only going to go up. Rosetta's not really available at any of my LGSs. I don't know about you guys. But yeah, Felling's just going to keep going up. Canopy Shelter, $10 for a First Strike exclusive deck. This card's awesome. I mean, it's an Earth. It makes mites. If you're playing Florian, it makes 2 mites. Yeah, basically $10 going to $15. Guys, I would not recommend buying the singles of this right away because let's check it out. The Terra decks, you can buy 2 of these and you're going to get 4 Canopy Shelters, 4 Flourish. Essentially 4 of all of these cards, not the Lightning ones. The Lightning ones, you have to get the Aurora. But buying the First Strike Blitz deck gives you a lot of value. You get 2 Canopy Shelters, so that already kind of covers how much the Blitz deck is. And then Flourish is about $2, $3. So this has been a great pickup. Yeah, I can't recommend getting this enough. Let me double check the listing. So sometimes TCG Player says something, it's a little higher. Yeah, $21 essentially, guys. I get this. Like, if you're thinking about getting Canopy Shelter, I recommend just getting two of these. Then you can have four Canopy Shelters, and you can put the extra one in your binder for trade, or you can try to sell it online. Next up, Channel Mount Heroic. Florian is starting to play this more and more. It's about $2 for the non-foil. Not bad, but we got the cold foil. If you guys haven't seen this in person, this looks so cool as a cold foiling. 42, pretty cheap. Once these sell out, these three goes to about $50, and then slowly to 70 and 100. Yeah, if you like Earth, this is playable in Briar. This is playable in Florian right now, and I think it's gonna be playable in the new Earth Heroes. Who knows when we'll get them, but I think Alice really loves this card, and yeah, I got the cold foil treatment. Like I said, once again, it looks so cool in cold foils. So $42 doesn't seem too crazy for me, but I'm personally just sticking to my rainbow foils. Now, Heist got a reprint in the Max Armory deck, but it only comes with one. We got Heist about $30. This rainbow foil is kind of a deal, so if someone wants to snag that up. Yes, you can see the non-foils. Let's see when the first rainbow foil is. After that rainbow foil sells, it's about $41 for the rainbow foil, unless this person's lying and don't know what they're doing, but they got good ratings, a lot of sales, so this is probably not a bad deal. But the Max Armory deck single one is being sold for $23, slowly going up. Heist is a great card. Don't know if Puffin's going to play. I think Puffin's not going to be a boost Mechanologist from what it seems like. Maybe you can build her to boost, but I think she's also going to be able to just play generics, maybe even D-Reacts, and not be very constricted to playing boost cards like the past mechs have. Moonshot, guys, I don't know why this is like $9. Someone tell me in the comments why this is $9. I don't know if Max is doing anything right now. Haven't seen him in my Pro Quest seasons, not to the ones I've been. Yeah, I mean the card looks cool. Let's see if the rainbow foil. There's no rainbow foils on the market. Is that right? No, that has to be wrong. Let's see real quick. Rainbow foil is about 18-ish, going to 20. Guys, if you have any extra moonshots, I would try to sell them. I would not try to pick this up. I don't think this is the way, unless someone down below can let me know the Max Nitro hype list that is playing moonshots and that's doing really good. Yeah, look through your bulk. If you have any of these, I would try to move them. Hunt End. This is way too cheap in my opinion. One of the best Fang cards. It's a little under $2, essentially $2. Super cheap. I think Fang can definitely start getting better and better with time. So if you don't have these, pick these up. Provoke. I don't think a lot of players know how to use this card properly. It's pretty cheap right now. Comparing it to Siren's Call, it's not as good as Siren's Call, but I think it's a great card. If you're a Warrior fan, I think I've talked about this card a couple times. I can't recommend it enough. Just learn how to use it. You don't want to just willy-nilly throw it out there. You kind of want to provoke them when, let's say they already blocked like 2 cards. Instead of pumping your attack, you can provoke and just get another card away from their hand, or, don't just be doing it just to do it. EA provoke about $30 plus. Yeah, slowly going to 40. But essentially 30. I think this is a pretty good pickup. I love EAs. I love how they look in this game. For the Warrior fans, you probably already all have your EA provoked. Only 13 on the market. I don't think this is a bad pickup at 33. Real Warrior players, definitely pick this up. Command and Conquer. Guys, there's 9 on the market. Essentially $100 plus. It's tough. I don't know what to say. Whenever stuff is too expensive on TCG Player, I always advise Talk to your friends, your people at your LGSs. Maybe they can give you a little hookup. Maybe one of your friends can give you a CNC for like maybe $80 cash or something, $100. I will tell you, when I picked up my CNCs back when I started playing the game, I bit the bullet, and I've played them in so many decks. I don't ever regret buying them. They come in so many decks, and such a powerful card. So don't feel bad buying it. If you're invested in this game, it's an awesome, powerful card. But don't feel like you have to own this to play the game. A lot of decks play without it. Aurora, one of the best decks in the format, doesn't even play this. There's a ton of decks that just go fine without Command and Conquer. For the Drakai, I think this is mainly a fan card. I could see it being played maybe in Syndra, maybe. But the micro text box promo, this looks so cool. About $30, only 9 listings, slowly going to 40. Pretty awesome card. I love how you can see like the big artwork. Not bad for 30, but I'll personally skip on it for now. Something I just wanted to highlight. Den of the Spiders. We've been seeing Slippy and Marionette slash Mario seeing more play. This was, I think, an RTN promo. Essentially $4, slowly going up to 5 and 6. I don't know why TCG Player still doesn't have the image. This is what it looks like. It's a micro text box. Then Lair of the Spider. This one's a little bit better because it cares about go again instead of base attack increase. About $5, slowly going to 7. I think this is a great time to pick this up. Guys, assassin cards go to the moon for no reason all the time. Well, I wouldn't say for no reason. Seems like people just love assassins, me included. I would get these sooner than later. I can easily see these being like $20 at one point. Here's a picture of Lair the Spider because, TCG players too slow with it. Alright, last but not least, it's ProQuest season, guys. I've been seeing Draw Crowd and Promising Terrain sell anywhere from $10 to $15. If you can't make it out to your ProQuest, we'll try to get them for 10. Check, Discord, Facebook. I don't think they're on TCG players yet. Battered to a Pulp. This has been consistently a $30 card. Now, this comes in extended art. So, this version I think is going to actually come with the Guardian pack pre-release. I think everybody's going to have this. It's not in the set. So, if you're a Guardian player, you want the swag out version, try to pick them up from people playing the ProQuest. All you got to do is top 8 or just top 8 yourself. Get your copy of Battered to a Pulp. If you don't care for the EAs and you just want to get your copies, just wait till Guardian Pack and make sure you go to the pre-release because it's not in the set. I think it's only going to be available at the pre-release and at ProQuest. Last up, Valda, Rainbow Foil. I've been seeing her sell for around $35. I think week 1 she was like $50. Right now I'm seeing her hover around $35. So if you care for Valda, $35 is like what seems to be the asking price for right now. Personally, I'm sorry to the Guardian fans. I'm sorry to the Valda fans. Don't think she's going to be too good. So, if I was interested in her, I would wait till the end of ProQuest. You can probably get this maybe like $15-ish. And if you don't care for the Rainbow Foil version, I think she's the only hero in the Guardian pack. So, you can just wait till that comes out. She'll be a penny, maybe even less. People will throw Valdas at you for free. As always, thank y'all so much for watching. Good luck on your ProQuest seasons. Let me know down below, do you think Valda is a good hero, or do you think she's bad and we shouldn't even worry about her? Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Peace.